Just amazing, all the things that have gone into setting up this game. I mean, the Ferris wheel, this is where Kendrick Lamar is going to perform. That hotel is like a trophy, that Westin. All the event staff putting together the vendor tents, the World Congress Center, the game. It's just so much leading up to one 4-hour activation with eyeballs not just there at the game, but of course millions watching it, not just through TV, but through social media. It's very interesting stuff. Man, I had some great meetings yesterday up in Lexington with JMI Sports, and they own the rights to Georgia, Clemson, Kentucky, and all the Ivy League when it comes to selling advertising. I think at the end of the day, you bring a ton of value to what we're doing, this party, so it's all good. So we're sitting in traffic here in Atlanta, shocker, right? I mean, that's what you usually do in the ATL. But we've got an amazing Uber driver, and we're heading to Topgolf for the Front Office Sports Influencer Party. And we've got over 150 sports professionals from all over the country that are here for the college football playoff national championship game. And we're just getting everybody together, play some Topgolf, and influencers buying all the drinks. And Front Office Sports has really recruited all the folks because they're the best at that. They got a huge list of front office professionals. And we're just gonna hang out and meet new people. So it should be fun. And hey, it could be a lot worse.
Well, we're gonna have, that's gonna be the social wall.
That's cool. Yeah.
Animated GIF.
Flashes, that's a frame.
Had an interesting meeting yesterday up in Lexington. More about how can people partner, you know what I mean? And send us business and win for it.
Yeah.
But then there's exclusivity to that. They don't want to be able to, but it's very interesting what their approach is, Man, don't shoot anything else. You do anything abroad? Have you ever done a lot of events abroad?
I haven't. And I haven't even looked into doing that. But
You should.
I should.
You're speaking the language.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Yes.
Jim Cavale.
Jim, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice
So
to meet
this
you.
is the athletic director at Clayton State, who's
Okay.
also my client for Emergence Administration.
Yeah. Up at Queens College this year, huh?
It is at
Yeah.
Queens College.
Sounds
We're
amazing,
excited.
man.
It is, man. We're
So if you
excited
can
about
share a
that.
little bit what you do and then
Yeah, so Influencer is a software platform that helps teams partner with their athletes on social media. It really helps sports teams efficiently store all the content that their staff shoots,
Okay.
and then automatically get it onto the phones of their student athletes. Let's teach them how to tell their story, but on the same token, they're responsible for the school, and the school's reaching more people.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's the goal.
That's awesome.
Well, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for coming out today. If you don't know me, my name is Adam. I'm the founder of Front Office Sports, the company who hosted the event.
We have a software company, Influencer, that helps college sports teams, and it's gotten me around a lot of sports professionals over the last year as we've launched this business, like yourselves. And nobody works harder. Nobody works harder. Nobody works longer hours. Nobody has more passion for what they do than y'all. Thank you for your excellence in what you do, for your passion, and for making it out tonight, because this community is really what it's all about. So thank you. What's with the partnership with the college football playoff? What is the responsibilities for Front Office Sports?
So basically they are paying us to be a content partner with them. It gives us some freedom within their partnerships that they have already. And what they want to do is basically leverage our audience and our content creation ability to create content around their partners, like Experience, like Fish, like Mant Media, that we can then use to not only push out to our audience in interesting story type videos or content pieces that is either on the web or in digital, but also allow those companies to use what they're doing to leverage that for marketing purposes for themselves. So more like a B2B play.
Obviously, we're all about trying to help brands think how to partner with their brand ambassadors. There's a lot of brand ambassadors for the CFP, for the College Football Playoff. It seems like that's a logical strategy, not just directly with their staff, but even players and teams and things that are extensions of their brand just from making it to this level.
Oh yeah, 100%. And for us, it's huge, right? It's a big partnership for us. Only 3 years in, which really we've only hit our stride in about the last 6 or 7 months. So to be in that place and to be here at this event and be able to host the networking event that we did last night and be around these partners, and not only is it good for CFP that we're doing this, but it's also good for us because we're getting in front of these partners who can then possibly at some point look to us and say, hey, wow, look, you guys created this great content for CFP. What is it going to take for us to do that just ourselves? In our business, especially in the media side of things, you have to prove what you're doing, right? You have to prove that you have an audience that is going to react to this content. You're going to have to prove to partners like yourself, like the other partners we work with, like, look, this audience is going to engage with the content we create around your brand and is going to drive business for you.
You definitely will know the national championships here, even if you're not a college football fan.
You will 100% know.
Well, what's fun is thinking about this event, if it existed, 20 years ago, let alone 40 or 50, everything with the culmination had to do with the experiential event itself, right? Like this signage, as cool as it is, was like even more important back then. But so many people won't be there, won't even necessarily be watching the game in its entirety on ESPN, but they'll be experiencing it through Twitter. And that's why a partner like Front Office Sports makes so much sense now, right? It's like you have to have that just as much as this signage is big, that digital presence is big. Great weekend here at the College Football Playoff. When you consider, first of all, the access we've gotten through our partnership with Front Office Sports, the people we've met from their huge audience of sports professionals, pro and college. Party was great. Got some big meetings going on throughout the weekend. Fortunately, you can't go, but with some of the big social media platforms whose sports departments are here, with some of the big rights holders in college sports who are all trying to figure out how can we get teams and athletes to act more like broadcasters on their social media platforms so that the people that follow them that might not be following us can see our brands. I mean, that's what everybody's asking themselves right now. And the power is back in the athletes' hands, in the team's hands more than ever. And the brands and the traditional rights holders, the traditional media companies are all figuring out how they can still play in the game. It's just a very evolving world. And this event, the activation of it here at the College Football Playoff this weekend has been a big eye-opener and validation that we're on to something that not only is revolutionary, but has great timing. And that's exciting for us, for Influencer, and for our clients that we're working with, teams, and hopefully for the athletes who we can help grow a responsible brand so that when they make it to a stage like this, they take hold of the power they have and the audience they have to do some great things with their social media. So just real exciting.